Welcome back to another episode of Entertainment News Break. We're your hosts. I'm Mercedes.
And I'm Brandon. An all-new drama series is coming our way. Inspired by the television series and the feature film, the new series S.W.A.T. stars Shamar Moore as a locally bred SWAT lieutenant who's tasked to run a specialized tactical unit that happens to be the last stop in law enforcement in Los Angeles. Moore's character becomes torn between sides when he's faced to give his loyalty to the streets or his officers in blue. S.W.A.T. premieres November 2nd on CBS.
Alias Grace, an adaptation from Margaret Atwood's novel of the same name and a story based off of true events, is a new drama series coming to Netflix. It follows the story of Grace Marks, a young, poor Irish immigrant and domestic servant in Upper Canada. Marks, who has been an inmate for 15 years, has been accused of the infamous double murder of her employer and his housekeeper. With Marks having lost her memory as a young girl, no one knows if she's amnesiac or simply guilty. Alias Grace streams on Netflix November 3rd.
Based on the personal experiences of Oscar winner Jamie Foxx comes a brand new comedy series. The new series, titled White Famous, which follows a young talented comic who's on the rise in the industry, but must be able to attain his credibility while becoming white famous at the same time. He has his agent on one shoulder telling him to do whatever to succeed, and his roommate on the other being the voice of reason. Then he has his ex-girlfriend and the mother of his son adding her 2 cents in too. Fox is the executive producer of this series, premiering November 5th on Showtime.
Thor Ragnarok, the sequel to the 2013 film Thor: The Dark World, is coming to theaters nationwide. The story follows Thor, imprisoned on the other side of the universe without his mighty hammer, running against time to get back and stop Ragnarok, the end of Asgardian civilization, his homeworld. Asgard is in the hands of a powerful threat named Hela, and it's up to Thor to stop her, but first he must survive a deadly contest against his former ally and avenger, the Incredible Hulk. Thor Ragnarok comes to movie screens November 3rd.
In our next film, a young man must get revenge and a doctor must make a decision. The killing of a sacred deer follows Steve, a charming surgeon who's forced to make a decision and save his family when a teenage boy who he takes under his wing turns sinister. Starring Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman, and Alicia Silverstone. The Killing of a Sacred Deer comes to theaters nationwide November 3rd.
And our last movie of the night to play in theaters November 3rd, as well, is Bad Grandmas. This dark comedy tells the story of 4 grandmas who accidentally kill a con man and must quickly get rid of the body and cover up the death. When the con man's partner shows up, things take a right turn. Will the grandmas get away with the murder, or is their fate in the hands of the new con man?
Well, that's all the time we have for TV and movies. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we have Pope with the weekly movie review, Rocky Horror Picture Show.